What's up? It's your boy Tay Speaks.
Hey y'all, it's A from the A, Arkansas to be specific. Don't get it twisted.
And it's your boy D Norvell.
And you already know what's going on. Juice 901 JUSC.
We back.
Not you rolling R's.
Hey,
and we back.
Oh,
and we back.
They may have seen that.
And we back.
And we back. And we back.
You already know.
And we back. And we back.
JUSCE.
And we back. And we back.
The MP.
And we back.
Official podcast of Memphis. Okay.
JUICE.
J-D-D.
JUICE.
D-A-N-D.
JUICE.
D-A-N-D.
JUICE.
Okay, we back up on the podcast.
Yeah.
We about to drop some hits.
Yeah.
Freestyle off the top, Juice 901 that we got hits.
Yeah.
On deck, like Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Sex on deck,
Yeah.
entertainment.
Yeah.
You know you keep
Yeah.
on rapping, but
Yeah.
you gotta keep on bringing.
From the Dover, the Mound,
the north, the south, the east, the
west.
west.
Yeah, we up in this thing. You know that. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Memphis.
JUICE.
And we turn.
Yeah. JUICE.
Don't get broke.
JUICE.
Business.
JUICE.
Business.
JUICE.
Business.
Your computer's tripping, bro.
JUICE.
901.
One more time. One more time. Like JUICE.
A&D.
JUICE.
Watch us like you watching TV.
JUICE. JUICE.
The official podcast of Memphis.
The People's Podcast. Bow.
You were about to have all that count.
JUICE.
And then every time you moved, it messed with the computer. It was like,
Oh, bro.
Like I was hearing about it, ignoring it.
When we first started, bro, I sneezed. And I was like, oh, shoot. And then I was like, they probably caught that too. But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
that's what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
This how you know it's authentic.
Yeah.
Honestly, this how you know we really freestyling. Ain't nothing pre-written. My boy's sweating over there, man.
I
All
was feeling
that bouncing you did on the.
I was feeling it.
That's called full-blown commitment.
What was that, Ron?
That was kind of sassy. When I said, what's up to the episode of Juice 901 Podcast? Thank you for tuning in. I know we missed it. Did we miss a week? We did miss a week. We consistent.
We are consistent. We didn't miss a week.
We didn't miss a week.
We ain't miss a week.
JUICE.
Because who missed a week? Who?
The dad.
Who?
Yeah. What's up, y'all? And welcome back to another episode of Juice 901 Podcast. You just saw us really feel it. We were just feeling it.
Caught the Holy Ghost.
But you know, when you really enjoy what you're doing, you just
have fun. You just vibe.
Yeah.
So what do we do but be ourselves?
Absolutely.
When you're authentic. Well, I mean, come on now. What?
Yeah, but no, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Juice 901 Podcast. As always, y'all can find us on all platforms at Juice 901 Podcast.
Right.
But today, we've got some very special things to talk about, and we're gonna lob it up. Yeah, what we talking about?
I want to get into this thing called how you really feeling. You feel?
Wait. What are we getting into?
Go to me again. Go to me.
What are we getting into?
I want to get into this thing called how you really feeling. I said how you really feeling. And as always, in case you're new here, you don't know what how you really feeling is. How you really feeling is basically genuinely asking somebody how you really feeling. It's not a what's up and I'm not really asking. It's not a how you doing and I'm not really asking. I'm really asking how you really feeling. So starting from my right, you feel me? How you really feeling? From the A to be specific. Don't get it twisted. And we did it.
You did, because
how you feeling?
You know what? Okay. Gosh, I was thinking about like what I would say to this today because it's been like a lot of emotions.
Speak on it. Sorry.
I'm just messing with you. I don't know. I went between like feeling really anxious, being sad, feeling indifferent, feeling happy. But all in all, I feel pretty good. Just accepting things for what they are and not always trying to get out of the mindset or not the mindset, but just always being in fight or flight mode for so long. And like, I'm realizing like now that I'm like getting out of that, I'm tired. It's like if your body's in fight or flight mode for so long, you need rest, and it's yeah.
Why fight or flight mode? Like, I mean, is it a people or is it
just circumstances and like different triggers that like trigger my anxiety? But yeah, I bring that up. I know I'm like all over the place today, but I bring that up because I feel really good despite all the emotions and like things that happened today because of my support system. Y'all too included.
Oh,
I thought you had to all drop.
I'm waiting on mine. But yeah, it's good to have a good support system. And I know like whenever you are in those moments, it's hard to remember that you have a good support system. So just lean on your people.
I'm getting really tired of you breaking promises, looking at my
number.
See, now that just wrong. That's wrong. You know exactly what you just did. No, you didn't. Say it again. Do the whole thing. I'm getting really tired of you breaking. Go ahead and finish the words.
What's the lyrics? Take it.
No, she knows what she's doing.
Well, thank you.
She put the list in there.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Keely doesn't think so, though. But go ahead.
What?
Keely, who you did a list, you just that was her list. You just getting.
I apologize.
How you really feeling? How you left me?
I feel good.
Okay,
I do. I feel good. I'm at like a high right now.
Good.
I graduate next week.
Do it again.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
So I'm feeling really good.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm in a good place. I was talking to one of my friends, and he was like, you have a tendency to like do things and then not take the time to appreciate it. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, like life is always moving. So for people who are in our circle, people who have goals, they accomplish them and then already have another goal lined up. It's easy to like look past your accomplishments that you've made, right? And to always look for the future. And again, if you're doing that, you may not be appreciating, how far you've actually climbed. So I'm good. I'm in a space of really trying to be present in the moment and, just kind of appreciate where I've came, where I'm going through and what's coming up. So yeah, good.
Proud of you.
Blessings on blessings on blessings. Look at my life, man. It's lessons on lessons on lessons.
Yeah. Right. I treat this beat just like a reverend.
There we go. I was waiting for somebody to know it. I almost left me hanging.
What about you, Tay? How you really feeling?
Man, I I've been good lately. Okay, let me rephrase that. I've been good for the most part. The last couple out 24. You go through your random things with grief or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna make this my topic. But I'm gonna talk about it now. This is why it's important to when somebody's on your heart. Reach out to them. That's very, very important.
Yes.
Because my cousin did it to me this morning because he had no idea how I woke up. I woke up. There's some days you wake up like really, really extremely heavy, and it's like it's not even a point where you can be like, I'm dealing with these emotions right now. You just wake up like really heavy. And I woke up and he hit me up a message. He was like, "Hey, cuz, I'm just thinking about you. I'm proud of you. I love you. You was on my heart to reach out to you or whatnot." And it's like my friend Ava do that all the time too.
Wow.
But it's like that's why it's important to because that person is not in your heart and your mind for no reason. If you're thinking about checking on them, check on them because it may be I'm not trying to make it dark, but it may be your last time talking to them. It may be you reaching out to them may keep them here on earth. You may they may woke up heavy, they don't know what to do, or they're trying to ignore the feeling, but you help them center in on the feeling because they need to focus on it. So I would say reach out to your people, bro. If you ever, or friends, family, even if they're not a friend, it's also okay. You reach out to them and be like, "Hey, I know we don't talk like that, but I know we used to go to school together. I don't know why you popped up in my head, but some telling me to check on you or to let you know that everything's gonna be okay." You realize how many people need to hear that, especially from people who random people like that.
And what's crazy is that random act of like kindness, that random thought, just like a hey, just checking on you, that could mean so much. Like what you said, it works wonders, y'all.
Oh, for sure.
Speaking facts, Tay.
Especially when you are not the type to do it yourself. And I'm not saying I'm not the type to do it, but it's like it's more so, you might not want to deal with the emotion at the time, but like you said, somebody does that. It's like okay, we here. But reach out to your people and reach out to you. Matter of fact, reach out to a person. It ain't gotta be your people. Just reach out to a person because they may need to be reached out to, even if they look like they're 100% fine. If you feel like you need to reach out to them for any reason, big or small, reach out to them.
Dang,
that's facts.
Yeah.
Well, with that said, y'all, I think we're going to get into the first segment of the day. What we talking about, Tay?
Man, I want to get checked out first.
Checked out.
Let's get. Follow me. This ain't the same hook, cause we just checked out.
Yeah,
This ain't the same hook. Yeah, we just checked out. Follow us, ain't the same hook. Yeah, we just checked
Checked
out.
out.
This ain't the same.
Checked out.
What we do last time? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Hey, yeah, we just checked out.
Yeah, we just checked out. One more time.
Yeah, we just checked out.
Hey.
I like that.
What's poppin'? I go by the name of Tay Speaks. She go by the name of A from the A. He go by the name D Norvell.
My name is Dane.
Checked out.
Daniel. His name is Daniel.
Yeah, man.
What?
Shout out. He know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, I know what he's about to say. I hate it.
This is Checked Out with Speaks, man. So I want to get into this thing called I know you haven't seen the movie yet, but it's not centered about the plot of the movie.
Okay, please don't give anything away.
I don't get underway. But I do want to talk about, why do people feel like when the majority likes something, you have to be the one to say it's trash. And if you really think it's trash with a logical explanation, or you just simply didn't like it, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you say something like the Sinners movie that I'm talking about, how the movie gonna have aliens in it? Or how the movie gonna have vampires in it? Or how the movie gonna have this movie didn't make sense? How they gonna have when you say things like, and this is not directed at one person because it's like all across the internet. It's like people. It's almost like people are genuinely trying on purpose not to understand the movie. Because to me, the movie had concepts to it, but it wasn't like extra layered to the point where you had to really think about what was going on. It was straightforward to me, and maybe you can peel it back with different stuff if you wanted to. But I just want to know why people feel like they have to be the one to not like something because everybody else likes it.
For attention.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Like, honestly, there's no other way to describe it. It's like bandwagon hate.
I saw somebody say the movie was a 0 out of 10. Bro.
Well, that
is
they probably
wild.
have a. I mean,
No.
if it's not your stuff, that's perfectly fine, like you
A
said.
0 out
But
of
just
10
to
is crazy.
say it is crazy.
The problem is people have a hard, and it's like this with music too, though. Like people have
facts.
a hard time appreciating things that they don't normally consume.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that movie was art, and first off, if you don't like that movie, then you don't like Wakanda Forever. I'll tell you that right now. You don't like any of the Black Panther movies because the same guy made them. So my thing is, you have to be able to appreciate things that are a different genre, of music, a different genre of film, and all that stuff. That shows that you really do care about movies. You do care. Like, if it's not, you're not just not a person who's just looking at it to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the problem. I think you have a lot of people who don't regularly consume something different than what they're used to, and then they're seeing something that's out of the box, it's different, and they don't get it.
And they're calling it a musical. Brad had like
a musical.
That's the problem.
We've seen a musical. We watched The Joker in a drive-in movie theater.
Yes,
that was a musical.
Wicked is a musical.
Where was
Wicked
my
is
invite?
a musical.
This is, what'd you say?
Where was her invite? And trust me, you didn't want to be in that
To
car
what?
that day.
To Joker? You don't want to be, no. Mosquito Haven, I'll tell you that.
And it was hot.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
It was a wild time.
But
the point is, first of all, it was not a musical. Stop saying it's a musical. And I'm gonna tell you the people that I don't like listening to, right?
Mm-hmm.
The people who see the movie, I mean, they get like, say I give my review on Facebook, and somebody go, and say it's a bad review, and somebody goes, see, I was gonna go see it, but I'm glad you said this, so I'm not gonna see it now. Form your own opinion, bro. And second of all, if you are like you said, if you're not in that kind of movies, then don't go watch it. I'm not into musicals.
Right.
I didn't see Wicked on purpose.
Wicked was amazing.
I watched it for the first time a few days ago. I'm shook.
I'm not saying it's not. I probably would have went to go pay to see it. I probably would have paid to see it. But the reality is, I know if I don't like it, I know I can't judge it from that perspective. If I don't like it, it's like, okay, well, I didn't like musicals, so I'm not gonna get in and be like, this movie sucked. It's just not. I can say it's not for me.
Yeah.
Now I've seen bad movies before.
I'll tell you though, bro. Like the people who probably didn't like the people you're probably talking about, they're probably used to seeing shows like Empire and Snowfall, like shows that have like a gangster element to it or some kind of that kind of dispute, that kind of vibe to it. And this movie gave that, but it gave it with extra stuff on top of it. And I think that's where there probably was the discourse. They didn't, watch the trailer or do whatever they needed to know something was different. But that's art. This movie is different. It's completely different. And I loved it.
And you can't really, it's a period piece. All right.
Right.
It's a period piece. It's not slavery. It wasn't based in slavery.
Right.
It wasn't based in
it's a historical fiction.
It was historical. It was post-slavery. It wasn't even segregation.
It was sharecropping. It was sharecropping. Yeah.
So the reality is, bro. I mean, and you can do a deep dive, but like, well, some of that part where they was in prison, there is a form of slavery, blah blah blah. But I doubt you're even getting that deep with it too. But the reality is, bro, you cannot like a movie. I'm not mad at you for not liking it, but I also, for the people who are taking up for the movie, I don't want you saying, oh, it's because y'all not woke enough. Oh, it's because I don't like those people either.
Yeah.
The whole,
you're looking into it too much. You're missing the message, brother.
Because even if you didn't have any historical knowledge at all, it's simply just a really good movie. It's about, if you break it down to the most basic form, it's about two brothers who robbed a place in Chicago, took the money and came back home and opened up a club. And when they opened up a club, that was all this stuff was going on. Right. I'm not telling anything, I promise.
Right.
I know. I'm looking at you sideways. Like, please.
That's not a spoiler. It's just that's literally the But let us know what y'all think, man. I mean, do you take movies at face value? How do you feel? Do you appreciate different kinds of genres, even if you don't like that genre?
And if you're gonna try something, it's okay to say it's not for you, but to say it's trash, and you can't explain why it's trash, I think that's when you become the trash.
I think that, yeah. I lost my train of thought.
I don't like rock and roll. I don't like Avril Lavigne, but
where the crickets?
I can't, but I don't really like it because it's not a good song. You're gonna say, what's Avril Lavigne's song? What's a classic?
Girlfriend.
Hey, you, I can be your girlfriend.
I don't like your girlfriend.
I don't like your girlfriend. I think you need a new one.
Sorry, I had to.
She was a skater boy. She says, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough.
Make things so complicated.
Now, if you say complicated, not a bop. If you say complicated, not a bop, I'm crashing out.
I'll crash out with you.
Okay.
How do we go from sinners to
I was just kind of what happened. We just
wake me up.
Nah, you know can't wake up. You know I'm talking about that song.
Save me. Wait, never mind.
All right.
I was going to sing a song. I don't know it.
But that's the end of my segment. Let me know what y'all think, man. Speaks. Ha!
All right, y'all. What's next?
Wow.
You know what's next?
I don't know.
What's the lyrics at this point? Because I truly have no idea.
But I gotta.
I'm sorry, y'all. My nose.
I don't know. But I gotta. I don't know. But I gotta. I don't know, but I gotta know, dang. I don't know, but I gotta know, dang.
Is it a fact? Or is it a fable? Or is it a fact? Is it a fable? Or is it a fact? Fable. Fact. Fable.
Go.
Fact.
What?
Fable.
When?
What?
Guess what?
I don't know. But I gotta know, dang. I don't know.
I do.
But I gotta know, dang.
I think.
I don't know. But I gotta know, dang. We got this new one that y'all like a lot. And it goes, what would you do? Hey.
Go.
What would you do? Go. What would you do?
Go.
What would you do? Fact. Fable. Oh my gosh.
She tried to outdo me, bro. She tried to show me up. I'm like,
what would you
ruining my stuff, man.
Oh no!
Ruining my stuff, man.
That was innocent.
What's up, y'all? It is your boy, D Norvell, and you already know what we're doing, man. We are back at it with another segment. Fact or fable? I don't know, but I want to know, Dane, what would you do? And we're going to play the game that y'all want us to keep playing. But guess what? Next week, we're not going to do this. Next week, I'm going to do what I want to do, what the heart's telling me to do, right? But for today, we're going to play another edition of What Would You Do? What would you do as a game where I, your host, D Norvell, give you a scenario where you're going to end up in a place where you probably shouldn't be, and you have to tell us, your host, what would you do? Do y'all understand the rules of this game?
Yo.
Yes.
All righty. All right.
Oh God.
35-47.
Everybody close your eyes. Let's dim the lights and we're about to get into the zone.
Oh Jesus.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Uno.
Dos.
You ready?
The 12.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Get into the zone.
I'm scared.
Somebody say scene.
See.
You wake up in a locked room in front of a digital map filled with red dots. A voice crackles through an intercom and says, every red dot, a person on life support. You've got 60 seconds before it enters the room. There's one button. Press it, all power shuts off. You escape, but over 60 people die. Don't press it, and you find out whatever it is. What would you do?
You never know what it could be. It could be a puppy. It could be some food.
It could be Cabana.
It could be my stinky girl.
It could be don't look under the bed. That's what it could be.
That's true.
Oh God.
So you hit a button and some random gonna pop out. You don't hit the button, you good.
No.
If you hit the button, it turns the power off, and 60 people die.
If I don't hit the button,
You find out what
Yeah.
it is.
So you're in a locked room. If you don't hit that button, if you hit the button, you're in a locked room. Obviously, the power goes off and you're able to get out the room,
Mhm.
right? But if you don't hit it, you're going to find out whatever it is.
I'll find out what it is.
yeah, I find out what it is.
You're
Why
going to
you
find out what it
copying me?
is.
I mean, because
I'm just kidding.
I don't want to kill 60 people.
Yeah.
That's
So
a lie.
On
what if
life
what if it's
support?
like a lion or something that comes in and rips you to shreds?
What if it doesn't? What if he's a loving lion?
Right.
He's not going to.
What if he's a cowardly lion,
I
like the
don't-
one from The Wiz?
What if it becomes my protection to protect me from what got me in a predicament in the first place? What if he's
What
Simba?
if it's a what's that animal? An underwater sea from SpongeBob, where they had to draw the circle to keep it from getting to him.
That's crazy. He was terrible.
What was that?
When it was being scribbled up?
Would y'all
Yeah.
Oh,
press
that
the
was-
button to get out,
that
or
was
are
a
you going to
bear.
want to find out what it is?
He's so over us.
Let's know what it is.
It says-
You're not going to push. It could be literally anything. It could be a bucket full of lava that just burns you.
Hey, Danny, this is our answer.
All right, close your eyes. We're getting back into the zone. I don't want to hear anything you got to say.
Ooh.
Close your eyes.
Uh.
I'm watching. Somebody say scene.
See.
You wake up in a glass box. A masked figure appears on a wall monitor. We've selected 5 strangers. You can save them, but only by giving up 5 years of your own life. Each person costs 1 year. How generous are you today?
Not at all. They just nothing is wrong. It's people. Nothing is wrong with these people.
I'm confused.
They're not kids.
You wake up in a glass box. A masked figure appears on a wall monitor, and it says, "We've selected 5 strangers. You can save them, but only by giving up 5 years of your own life. Each person costs 1 year. How generous are you feeling today?"
But what's going on with them? Just random people.
Don't ask me questions.
I'm so.
5
You're
strangers.
the game master.
I got
Are we
mine,
supposed to
sorry.
ask
You
you
got 5
questions?
strangers. You're in a glass box.
I'm not doing it.
Each person you save is going to cost you a year of your own life. You can save nobody. You can save one. You can save all. How generous are you feeling today?
See this, the one scenario that's not super crazy. I need something to help me decide.
You have nothing.
Why you gotta go and make things
so complicated.
For real. What are you doing, Anissa? 10, 9,
Oh God.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Myself.
All right. Finally, you made a decision.
Okay, look.
She-
Hold on.
She had that decision a long time ago.
I've been making decisions. I've been consistent.
You
Have
had-
I not?
You had that answer a long time ago, but you didn't want to be the bad person to say it in 1 second like I did. You've been
No,
I
I just because this is one of those scenarios where he didn't give
It's
like
not.
some crazy.
That's what made it easier to be like I'm
It's a
saving
very,
myself.
it's a very,
It's too straightforward.
You can
It's-
either save, that's what you want. You want something straightforward.
but
You could have saved one person and only lost 1 year of your life. You could have saved nobody and you're fine. Or you can save 3 people and lose 3 years of your life.
but typically in these scenarios, you give us consequences to everything. You
Yeah,
tell
well,
us
that
the backstory.
that was a consequence.
Wait.
Tell him to take it down 3 notches.
What?
No, but usually there's like something going on. Like, oh, something's going on with this person, or they did this. They did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's usually what happens.
But these are 5 strangers.
I don't know them people.
All right. Well, you killed them. It's fine. You killed all 5 people. It is what it is. I mean, just know you killed 5 people. It is what it is. You didn't kill 60 though before, so you're good. Close your eyes. We're going back into the zone.
I did. No, I didn't.
It's fine. Just close your eyes.
Oh my gosh.
You're getting ready to wake up somewhere.
Oh.
And somebody say scene. Tay.
Your turn.
Tay, say scene.
I'm in my dark room right now.
Oh gosh. Scene.
Jinx.
Ow!
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Close your eyes and say scene.
Oh.
Scene.
You wake up lying on one side of a giant scale. On the other, your best friend. A masked face appears on a screen and it says, "You're both innocent, but only one of you can walk free. To tip the scale in your favor, confess to a crime you didn't commit. That lie sets you free, but it ruins your life forever. What would you do?"
What's the definition of ruin my life? I mean, it's permanent?
Permanent.
But if I admit to it, my life is ruined anyway. How long? Is it life in
Right,
jail?
because you lose your
So
best
the thing
friend.
is, either you don't do it and you die and your friend walks away, or you do it, your friend dies, but your life is ruined forever. So either way, you're going to be upset
but
or dead.
I won't feel the other one.
Yeah, well, you're going to feel the dying part.
Yeah, but I mean, look, man. Look,
Tay make the decision.
What
for
are you
both
gonna
of
do,
us.
man?
I'm lost.
No, you got to make your own decision.
I'm risking my own. I'm not gonna admit. I'm not gonna
You're not
kill
gonna-
my friend.
You're not going to kill your friend. So you just die and let your friend walk away?
Yeah, have a nice life, bro.
What about you?
Can you repeat it again? I'm sorry.
You wake up lying on a side of a giant scale. On the other, your best friend. A masked face appears on a screen and it says, "You're both innocent, but only one of you can walk free. To tip the scale in your favor, confess to a crime you didn't commit. That lie sets you free, but it will ruin your life forever. What would you do?"
So if I don't confess to something, I walk away.
No, you die. So you either confess to something that you didn't do, and it's going to ruin your life, but you live. Or you don't do anything at all. Your friend gets away, but you die.
I wouldn't want to confess to something I didn't do.
Make a decision.
That's my decision.
So you're going to die and let your friend walk.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't want to confess this. All right. I'm going to save these other ones for when we do juice queries. And I just want to do a one-on-one, like ask them questions.
Oh, God.
Okie doke. Well, y'all, this has been this year's segment. It's a year. This has been today's segment of What Would You Do? Finally, you made 3 decisions, but I'm actually going to start putting a timer on. Yeah. I'm going to start putting a timer on so that you can see how long it takes you to. And, I might actually get a little animation where you see a person fall into like a pit of water or something and they start to drown. And that way you can see real time what your decisions are doing to people.
And that's what you call Virgo imagination.
Okay. All right, y'all. That was the end of my segment. Let me get back. What do we have next?
A.
Okay.
A.
Yeah. We got A from the A today, and she's in between you and me.
I don't think it's.
We got A from the A today, and she's in between you and me.
Look at my boob.
We got A from the A today, and she's in between you and me. What you gotta say? What you gotta say? What you gotta say? Hey, what you gotta say? What you gotta say? Hey, say, hey, say. Hey, yeah, we got A from the A today, and she's in between you and me.
You and me.
We got A from the A today, and she's in between you and me. What you gotta say? What you gotta say? Hey, what you gotta say? Hey, say, hey, say, hey, hey.
Everything from all angles. Huh? Everything from all angles. Huh?
Everything from all angles.
One more time.
Everything from all angles.
Okay, one more time. Everything from all.
Stop hating on me. Angles, man. What we got going on today, Anissa? Y'all be hating on my height, man. I can't
You were bouncing so high on the couch.
Whatever. All right, what we got going on, Nay?
Oh my gosh. So I was scrolling on TikTok.
Uh-oh.
Kind of like a random thoughts with me.
Random thoughts with A?
I'm just kidding. Not really. This is a conversation I've been wanting to have. I had in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
It's about gatekeeping.
Ooh.
I know that's a topic that could apply to a lot of different things. Like within the Black community, film, media, modeling, fashion, like all of that. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about it because I saw this TikTok. I can't remember. It's not the only one I've seen like this, but it's like where somebody's trying to be nice. Like, oh, I love your outfit. Like, where'd you get it from? Somebody's like, oh, I don't want to tell you because I don't want everybody to dress like me.
Sounds childish. That's what it sounds like.
Very freaking childish. I strongly dislike it. I used to be like that. I'm like, you know what? No, because it's not what you put on. It's how the fit does not make you. You make the fit. You could have the same outfit I have on, but we're going to wear it two different ways. But like, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
People do that with cologne also, and that's why I don't even ask no more. People do that. If you go up to a dude and you're a dude, and you say, "What? No, what's that smell?" Well, they're either gonna say one or two things. They're gonna say, "I don't want to give it out," or the other answer is gonna be like, "Well, it's a mix of things. I mix colognes together, blah blah." All right, so tell me the mix, bro. What's the smell?
Yeah,
like it's just. But the reality is, nobody's gonna be like, "You smell like Dane." Like,
no, literally.
Wait a minute.
Like, hold on.
Let me. No, nobody's gonna do that, bro. So the reality, if it smells good, it just smells good. Like you're not. It's not unique of a smell to the point where I'm gonna associate that smell to somebody else.
Right.
It just smells good. Even if I smell somebody's cologne or perfume, I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember exactly how it smelled. I just know it smelled good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if I run across that smell like 3 hours from now on somebody else, it's not gonna flash in my head. And be like, it just smells good. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. But it's people want to be unique.
There's certain things that should be gate kept, obviously, but
like your social security number.
Yes. There's certain things that should be like that you should gatekeep, but I just feel like when it comes to like fashion, like makeup, hair stuff, perfumes and colognes, it's not that deep. Because I guarantee y'all, there is somebody else in the world that has the exact same outfit. Somebody that has these same boots. I got these from Fashion Nova. I got this from somewhere else. I'm sure the boutique I bought this from, I can't remember off the top of my head, got it from a wholesaler. There is more than one place that sells the same stuff, and there's enough room at the table for all of us to eat, all of us to look good. Like I said earlier, if we had the same fit on, we're going to wear it differently because it's not what's on you, it's what's in you. It's how you wear the fit, not how the fit wears you.
Yeah.
And go ahead. Sorry.
I'm not going to lie. If the whole topic of gatekeeping in general, outside of social security, like things that you shouldn't be sharing, it's just lame to me. And I mean that translates into like the workplace too, where you have somebody that who's in a certain position, and then you're like, hey, I'm trying to grow, I'm trying to whatever.
That. And
then they're like, no, day. But no, there's a difference though, because when somebody burns you in that scenario, then I get it, right? Like especially if it's a person you try to give an opportunity to, or even if you're new to the job, like, if the thing is, it's about communicating that. If you're in a position, whether it be work, fashion, I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
It could be a new neighborhood that you to move to, right? And you know that they got a house for sale there, right? Like gatekeeping in general to me is just lame. And if you're doing that to your friends and it's not something that needs to be kept a secret, then you're lame. You're lame. And those people, they shouldn't be your friend, because why aren't you trying to build and help them grow at the same time?
Like we can gatekeep how to start a podcast. I get people who ask me that all the time.
Same.
Hey, I'm trying to start a podcast. What equipment do I need? I'm straight up with them, like, yo, this is what we have,
right?
But you don't have to go this route because it's a little expensive.
All you need is a phone.
Yeah, all you need is a phone, and also I will go as far as looking up the YouTube video, even though I can tell them what to type in on YouTube, but like type in this on YouTube to see find an affordable podcast equipment. It's way cheaper routes out there. I always say, start with the cheap route and see if you actually want to do it, because you're going to realize a podcast is a lot more than talking. I'm not telling you that to shut you down. I need you to realize once you buy the equipment,
a lot of work.
Buy cheap equipment first. Don't invest in no roadcaster and no expensive camera or no expensive mics, $100 a piece and all that, and then realize you don't want to do it.
Facts.
So go the cheap route. But like I said, and we can gatekeep there. We can be like, no, join our subscription, blah blah blah. Which, I mean, it's gonna come eventually, but. Even when we make it to the top, it's not going to be where it's like we're not giving you information,
right?
And not trying to help you, because we might be hindering the next Oprah, or the next Steve Harvey, or the next blah blah blah, and that you never know. Here's the reason why you don't want to do that. By the way, the reason why you don't want to do that, because even though you might have started something like 7-8 years before somebody, they might end up blowing up bigger than you.
That's facts.
At a faster rate,
and they can put you on,
and they may you may end up needing them. Because they may have tapped into an audience that you've been trying to tap into. You might have this audience over here, but that one particular audience is your audience that you really want. But that can be your door. That can be your doorway. But that's why you always treat the CEO and the janitor with the same level of respect.
That's facts.
I do want to touch on that, because I've been really big on like wanting to bless others in the way that I've been blessed. Like, and I've had like multiple people reach out to me in modeling, knowing I'm not signed to no agency. I'm not like.
But you know what you know.
Exactly. So it's like, I'm always open, and I always let people know whenever they ask me questions about stuff like, oh, this is how I did it. This is what I did. I've tried this class. I've done this. I've done that. I attend like different things. Cause there's, like I said earlier, there's enough room for everybody to eat. A market might be oversaturated. People can say podcast market's oversaturated. Everybody has a podcast. People can say like being a writer.
Everything's oversaturated.
It is, but it's like there's enough room for everybody to eat. And like you said, like we can collaborate with somebody that could help you grow too. So why would you not want to share that? And it's just, I don't know. It just bothers me. And like, I'm not going to lie to you. I could go on a rant about that all day. But if y'all ever have a question about something I'm wearing, something I'm doing, just ask. I'll tell you. If I don't know exactly where it's from, I'll help you find something else if you're serious about it. But
and if your friends won't help you, then you might want to reconsider your friend group.
Nah, for real. I'm not sure I understand. There we go. You heard what she said.
That's because for real. I'm not sure I understand why you don't want to share. Right?
Siri, I'm sorry.
No, that's crazy.
Shoot. It's all good. That's she's listening.
But no, I agree with that, bro. And if you ever need, somebody to reach out to for certain information, I think we have pretty much hit every kind of angle. We went from with school, we need help with college, you need help with what to do for any university, how to apply for tuition, what route not to go. When it comes to grad school, you're trying to get into law, what school's probably not gonna be the best for, which it's going to school for broadcasting really worth it and all that. So it's like, modeling, how to find an agency and all that. So it's like, even though we're not like on certain levels right now, we do know what we know because we've been doing it for a while. So true. we got burnt in these kind of categories for you. So we able to tell you what not to do and what works best for us. And if it works best for you, then great. Reach out to Juice 901 for advice, but and hit us up on DM. We also answer those too. Personally.
Say all that to say, y'all, gatekeeping certain things that obviously need to be gatekept, do it. But if I say you smell good and I'm like, oh, what is that? Don't just. Y'all, it's not that deep, because I guarantee you there is somebody else in the world that got the same shit you got on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Where's the?
I mean, you got it from somebody.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's not just you don't own the brand of cologne.
Come on now,
that's facts.
But
you ain't making $1 from that cologne, and you ain't gonna share me. That's the same thing. That's the same thing people be doing. They arguing over a block they don't even own. You renting, but you trying to keep somebody else from moving in. All right. With that said,
hey, check into my neighborhood.
But
JUICE, was that off your segment?
I mean, yeah, that's basically it. Gatekeeping where it's absolutely necessary, but you don't have to be rude about it. Just gonna say that. If you don't know, just say you don't know. If you know, just share it. It's there's enough room at the table for all of us to eat in every aspect. But that is it for all angles with A from the A.
Everything from all angles.
Everything all angles. Where's mine?
You just did it.
Yeah.
Like
I forget about that.
Yeah.
Cling. You see how he does it?
All right.
I love what we all said.
JUICE, man. If y'all want to reach out to us, first of all, it's been another great episode of Just 901, man. We're getting really, really good at this.
I have fun with y'all.
Dude, this is a lot of fun.
I love y'all.
It is.
3 hearts. How we going? I don't know how we go.
I'll do the bottom part.
No, I was gonna, all right.
All right, y'all. If you're interested in being on Juice 901 Podcast, you can reach out to us on all platforms at Juice 901 Podcast. And if you don't have social media for whatever reason, but you like to mail, don't mail us, but you can email us at juice901talk@gmail.com. That is Juice901talk at Juice901talk@gmail.com. We want you on the couch with us, and we want to talk to you. We want to help, invest in your business. Let you talk about
Invest in your
brand,
business.
all that stuff. And even if you just want an advertisement, talk to us. We got you covered.
And next time we're gonna play a game called Drink Every Time Dane Squeaks.
Squeak? What's a squeak? How do I squeak?
Three. So
That's a squeak?
No. Well, you be like, and Juice 901 email.
Juice 901 talk.
Okay. It's when you actually squeak, you get a drink.
Oh, man.
If he squeaks, he drinks.
Oh my
I can't
gosh.
stand you people.
You know you love us. Don't talk like
I
that.
do love you, but it is what it is.
This is how brothers and sisters, brothers
That's how we
and
treat each other?
sister fight.
That's how we treat each other?
It is.
That's how we supposed to treat each other?
No,
That's crazy.
you're supposed to treat me like the princess I am.
It's crazy. It's all good. I love you.
I love you, girl.
I love you.
I love y'all too.
You know what I like a little bit more than y'all?
But
I'm gonna tell you what I like a little bit more. Not much. It's not much that I like more than y'all. But there is something.
You thought we just made that up?
There
I
is
couldn't
something.
hear it.
It is what it is.
Oh my lord.
But y'all
That's
just
why
gonna have
they
to
do
love
it.
it with me. I know y'all love it too.
Tell me up, Jay. Tell me up. 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 Tell me up.
Ice.
We don't own the rights to this beat, by the way, or the first one.
I know.
Or the other ones.
None of them.
ADAND.
Dad, God.
I say
Dad
DAND.
I
said DAND. I said
DAN.
see the product with the podcast. See, everything we get started, but we been on the podcast for a while now.
Wow.
2017, man, you know we just so wild, bro.
Wow.
JUICE, better X about me, boy. I'm rapping like Ludacris, cause Ludacris on his way to Memphis in a bit, and we gotta shoot the pod. And we didn't tell y'all, be on the lookout for y'all. Be on the lookout for Monday, cause a new episode dropping. We about to be media passes, and we gonna be rocking. We going up. Just 901, we up. We going up. We up. Just 901, we up.
We up.
Just 901.
What they gonna say?
901, we up.
What they gonna say?
Huh?
What they gonna say?
Huh?
They gonna say JUIC. JUIC.
See, the problem is he just gets a little too excited.
I'm very excited. It is what it is. Catch us
on. For real though, catch us on media. Make sure y'all tune in to the next episode, man. We got some big things coming up. I guess we can tell them now, technically. By the time this episode comes out, it's gonna be done. Yeah. Or not?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Should we wait?
Right, guys. We're gonna be at. You should go. You got it.
Wait. You're gonna have to edit this portion so we can get it right.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Here you go.
We are going to be at. And we got an interview with.
Aren't y'all looking forward to us being at?
No, I'm not gonna count. My favorite person I want to see in I can't wait. So tune in.
Y'all better be ready.
Yeah, we'll catch y'all at.
Tune in.
This is the end of the show. We'll see y'all later.